Hello, today I want to talk to you about this. This is Plum Noir from Rosa Salas, and it's their version of the discontinued Plum Japonais. Now, the first thing I should say talking about this fragrance is this is not for everybody. This is not a typically mass appealing fragrance. This is not Sauvage. But I suspect if you've found this review or you've stumbled across it, you probably know that because people love the original. They're very sad it's been discontinued and they're looking for their fix. And Rosa Salas have done a good job with it yet again. The reason I say this is not for everybody is because there's a lot going on in this fragrance. So if you're used to more simple fragrances, you might sort of think this is quite busy and you might not enjoy it. But frag heads bloody love it because there's so much going on. You can pick out all the different elements, but they do also work really well together. And again, Rosa Salas have done really well in that aspect. You can detect all the different elements, but they just blend together really well and they just work. To give you an idea, if you've not smelt the fragrance, as I say, there's a lot of different elements. It's a little bit powdery from the saffron and some of the florals in there as well, which do give it a kind of slightly heady kind of element as well. There's a bit of sweetness from the vanilla and there's benzoin. There's also, it's like a green touch to it and it's quite coniferous from the fir and the cypress. There's also oud in the base. Again, it's not a skanky oud, so don't let that put you off. It's a kind of more of a clean, kind of powdery kind of oud. But the two big hitters in this fragrance are the plum, which are very noticeable. It's kind of very there. It's just a really, I don't know, it's hard to describe plum, but it's a very kind of fruity plum. And it's also a bit boozy as well from the liquor. That also kind of really stands out. But again, all those elements come together to make a really interesting and enjoyable fragrance to the right person. So I'm just kind of managing expectations there. It's what I will say again is you probably already are if you're kind of looking for this fragrance, but this is more for a mature kind of person. And by mature, I don't mean old. I mean mature in the true sense of the word. This is not a juvenile fragrance. This is more of an interesting, sophisticated kind of fragrance. So again, you probably know all about fragrances, so you probably are that person. And it performs like an absolute beast with all those sort of elements of the oud, the sweetness, the booze. As you can imagine, it has some real lasting power. So yeah, if you're looking for your fix on Plum Japonais, do check out Plum Noir from Rosa Salas.